Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm Kathy Tooley. I wanted to tell you my why. Why do I have a company? Why am I not in a brick and mortar building? Why am I still not teaching? Why am I not a principal? And I'm saying that because I get asked that a lot. So I want to tell you a little story, if you don't mind, with me. Years ago, back in my days as a principal, I knew that the most important part of my job was supporting my teachers, providing them meaningful professional development. And I want to emphasize the word meaningful because most of you watching this video know we've got company after company who has never sat a day in our seat and thinks they can tell us how to teach. So I went back to my own teaching days. And in my first school district, I was provided a ton of professional development. There was never a year that went by that I didn't attend some course, was sent to some seminar. We traveled all over the United States. I got to hear incredible speakers and learn from them. And I assumed, and I want to emphasize the word assumed intentionally, that every other educator throughout the United States of America was receiving the same professional development that I was. I was just living my life as a teacher. I was teaching, and then I got to go have some meaningful professional development, some in-house, some away, and just became a better and better and better teacher. I transitioned into the administrative role in the same district. Again, amazing professional development. Now, how to be a really good administrator, how to support my teachers, how to do effective classroom walkthroughs, how to evaluate teachers, how to provide teachers with strategies that would make them more successful. And then here's where the story changes. I transitioned out of a building that I had spent the bulk of my career in. And I began working with those teachers and was shocked that they didn't know what I just knew and had known for years. As a teacher, I'd known it for years. Strategies that I had learned in my second and third year of teaching, and by now had become just a well-oiled machine in my room. Checks for understanding, modification of instruction, how to utilize data, how to really ask rigorous questions that I didn't have to create, how to engage kids, things that I just thought that every single teacher in the United States of America was receiving. And I looked at my teachers at my new school and thought, why don't they know this? Well, then you start to ask yourself, do they know it and not using? Do they know it, but they're not using it? Or do they just not know? And I found out they just don't know. And I got angry. I thought, that's not fair. How can I be 20 miles down the road and know all of these strategies, and they're 20 miles from me and know nothing of them? So I just started doing really great professional development in the building there I was. We had great PD. My teachers would come up to me and say, oh my gosh, Kathy, this is so good and I'm learning so much. And I just thought, well, I'm glad that I'm helping you. So fast forward to my life when I find myself out of a job in November of 2014. The school that I was at had major budget cuts, and I was one of the first on the chopping block. And I remember sitting in the car and thinking, what am I going to do now? I built my whole life in a brick and mortar building. And I heard the Lord say to me then, where I sit today, and it is, why don't you think about helping more teachers? Why don't you think larger than just the one building that you're a principal? And Tools for Success was born. It was born because of you. It was born because I am so sick and tired of watching the media trash us, as if we don't care, as if we don't know anything about helping our students, as if we really go to work each day and try to make life worse for our kids. Because I knew better. I worked with you. I was you. And so I decided that I could either leave education, a disgruntled, disillusioned, disappointed educator, and be part of the problem, or I could be part of the solution. And that's my why. My why is because I got tired as an administrator walking into your classroom and saying, so-and-so, you know, your students weren't really engaged. and then walking out, knowing darn good and well that if you knew how to engage your students, you would be doing it. Or saying, what kind of check for understanding did you utilize throughout the lesson that would have let you know what students really know? And then left, knowing that if you knew more checks for understanding, you would be doing them. I knew that all I had to do was arm teachers with tools, and we are unstoppable. And that's my why. My why is because you deserve, as an educator, to have every single tool that I was provided in my early teaching days. And that's the birth of this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is about you. This YouTube channel is about whenever you have a few minutes. That's why these videos will be short. One little snippet, one little piece of information that you get to take back, put in your tool belt, and make an outstanding classroom. My why is we get to arm teachers with tools that will absolutely make us phenomenal educators, because we already care about kids. We already care that our students learn. We love our kids. Most of them, there are those few, but we still love them anyway too. We care about our kids. So my why is you. You that are listening to this video right now, I am speaking to you. And I pray that tool after tool after tool, that Tools for Success puts in your tool belt, helps you be the outstanding educator that I already know you are. Until then, and until we meet again, continue doing what you do every single day, making a difference in students' lives. Thank you.